Hey everyone, welcome back to part 2 of Charlie's reviews, which hopefully will be shorter than part 1. So first off, we got Justice League United Annual Number 1, which kicks off the Infinity Saga, which reintroduces the Legion of Superheroes. Pretty much as a kickoff, being double-sized issue, um, sets up a lot of stuff. Uh, So a lot of this actually picks up from the ending of the first arc and continues from where issue number five, issue number five, yeah, I think it's issue number five. The issue number five ended, which was with Monal showing up into the team's headquarters in Canada. So, like I said, a lot of stuff actually picks up from where the last arc left off, which was Blythe came and captured Hawkman. So Hawkman's body, because he actually had died in Ran, uh, battling him, and Lobo. So last issue or in issue number five, we learned that his JLA communicator was still working, and that led a team of the league, which was Animal Man, Green Arrow, Supergirl, Stargirl, yeah, yeah, and Stargirl. Oh, yeah, and Stargirl, to another space adventure, which led him to this place where bounty hunters hang out. So here, they find out that it was given to them by Blythe. So they track Blythe down, and then I'll tell you what happened next. Because back on Earth, Monel shows up and tells him that Ultra has to be killed because he becomes this villain called Infinitus. Uh, of course, Banner and Manhunter won't will protect Ultra from him. But then Saturn Girl and Brainiac 5 show up, and Brainiac 5 pretty much tells them that Infinitus is destroying, the 31st century. He's been destroying planets and time, you could say. We get this huge battle thing here going on. And apparently one of the Legionnaires died, Shadowlass. Turns out she was revived. Well, she's in a coma, but she's alive. So both the space adventure and the Legion's presence ties in because Blythe had partially revived Hawkman, and he's actually brainwashed, serving Blythe. Turns out Blythe's plan for Ultra in the first place was for him to make him into Infinitus. So he needs to capture or get Ultra, the multi-alien, back, and thus fulfill whatever weird prophecy he set out himself. We hear actually he says he's been planning that for years, and you know was the one who actually sort of kick started the whole Ultra project. So that's pretty much it. You know, sounds like an exciting storyline. Don't want to get into too many details, but I found it enjoyable. Uh, every character gets their moment. I particularly like Supergirl. She seems rather impulsive. Uh, she seems impulsive. She doesn't really pay attention to what Green Arrow tells her to do, even though he is the uh, leader of the team, at least the mission leader. Um, but yeah, it's pretty much looking forward to seeing this reintroduction of the Legion of Superheroes, which I love. Uh, then we got Rachel Rising number 29, another enjoyable issue. Uh, don't want to get too much detail, but I've been loving this series, and I don't know what to say really. I mean, the story is great. If you haven't been reading it, you should. The art, it again, this is one of the instances where the art and the story really mix well. There's things in various levels, story-wise, both in the art. It's very difficult for me to talk about this book because, man, I don't want to bore you with details. So I just gotta say it's a great read. Then we had the Comic Fest, Halloween Comic Fest in Mexico. It was done on Saturday, which was All Saints Day. Yesterday was the Day of the Dead, and my shop did something really cool. Made it a huge event, not just giving you the free comics. They were going to do various things in one of their shops because it's like sort of a change store. Uh, went early on Saturday to avoid lines because I knew a bit later it was going to be a huge line. So I just got the free comics. They actually gave the customers candy as well. That was pretty cool. So anyways, first off, I got Marvel Comics #1, which actually just reprints the Human Torch and the Submariner story. And I found it very interesting because even at this juncture, just starting out as Timely, their heroes weren't very different from what was being published by other companies, by DC. For example, I mean, there were more about anti-heroes, you know outsiders. The Human Torch is seen as a bit of a threat to humanity before becoming a hero. He's manipulated by people, by a racketeer. Even his own creator wanted to exploit him financially. So that I found very interesting because it's different from what you think of Golden Age stories. The Submariner, anti-hero, declaring war on humanity. Um, and again, very very different. Uh, and this was the main reason why I actually wanted to go to the Comic Fest. It's Rachel Rising #1, the reprints of the first issue. I've actually read this issue digitally, uh, but I really wanted to get a physical copy, and of course, it's very hard to find, and right now it's just going for insane prices. So I'm glad I actually got my own physical copy of this, for free. It's pretty cool. Then finally, they gave away Batman the Long Halloween special edition. Again, I mean, I found the story very interesting. Definitely building up on year one. of course. I never read it in my life. I've heard about it, so I'm actually still looking for the trade up for of this uh, book. Um, Again, Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, always a winning combination. So those are the books I got for this week. Or last week. This week is gonna be a little bit heavier. I think I got like 5 books coming. Uh, 3 actually, maybe no, 6 books coming. 4 of them are part of the official pull list. 2 aren't. Um, so, anyways, I hope you have a great week. Sorry. And as you and until next time, keep smiling.